Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. Here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time, and been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights, but this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take it out, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon.
And Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, the superstar personified, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, and now we'll see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this round. He wants more credit for his skills, right? He understands that he has a little bit of a larger-than-life personality, the Barstool Sports deal and everything else. But Paddy Pimblett can fight. He's a willing grappler, he's an electric striker, and has the highlight reel to prove it. And tonight he feels like everything is going to be at his disposal in what he believes is a stylistically favorable matchup.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Pretty good jab there by Chandler. Oh, nicely done really here with the takedown. Rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go-plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any
Oh, submission attempt here.
he's fighting, he wants this badly.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Paddy Pimblett. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. this is where he wants to be.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening. That is, oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, that's guillotine there.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Chandler's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down, around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound. Right. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful. That was nice.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Brave shot on top by Chandler.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Pimblett going for the takedown. He misses. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Chandler gets tattooed by that straight punch. Looking to land the leg kick now. Beautiful right hand over the top. elbow, you got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Pimblettett. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Nice straight right lands.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Shooting for the takedown here. Under 3 minutes now here in round 2. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Look in the clinch there by Chandler. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nice jab by Michael Chandler. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Pimblett's pass attempt denied.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pimblettett. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, right into mount.
90 seconds to go in round 2.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Big ground and pound.
Just work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Scramble, get up.
Oh, he got to his spot.
He's fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your...
Well, he's got his back now under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Chandler's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Went for the inside leg kick. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh!
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Try to establish that jab. All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble.
He ate that kick. He took the whole kick, yep.
Hook is there again. Slips to avoid that left.
He's hurt bad. Oh, that body shot's nasty.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Hook in the clinch there is good by Pimblett. Immediately gets the underhook. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight.
Looked like it did stall a little bit.
And you hear a crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Beautiful straight punch there by Chandler.
He does everything so well. Guillotine jump.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard if he wants to finish.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Pimblett's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Chandler's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
20 seconds left. Final seconds of the round. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Let's go back to the same game plan. I want you to stay away.
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Just misses there with the left. Whoa!
He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left. Oh. Nice punch there by Michael Chandler. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
That leg kick hurt.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Chandler's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Single. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Chandler's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chandler. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
Well, it is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Pimblett's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chandler. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
30 seconds to go.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Chandler's going for a choke.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big round for him there. Maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Michael Chandler gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
That is a damaging kick that lands. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Defensively responsible, nice block. Pimblett gets the single leg takedown, well played. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Full side control now.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Pimblett's back in full mount. All right, DC, half guard. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Oh, it gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Michael Chandler.
Got his guard pass.
Right side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Chandler's back to the side control now. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
He's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
Work, come on, I'll stand you up, let's work.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Get on the other side. Get on the side. Don't let him kick you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 90 seconds now to go in this one. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Nicely done. Chandler's in half guard now. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Scramble. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Final seconds of the fight. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the fight of the year conversation. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett!
All right, about as easy a fight to score as we have had tonight as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter puts it all together, cruises to a decision victory.
PlayStation